You got clutch.
What's going on, people? It's your main man, Johnny Clutch Cars, aka Johnny Clutch Crypto, back again, finally, with a Helium weekly update. Obviously, I know I missed a week. I ran into a lot of Helium problems this week. We're going to get into those, but first, let's get into these 705,000 hotspots worldwide. The current HNT market price is $22.80, which is, I believe, is down maybe like 10%. Day over day. So let's jump over here and take a look at our guy, Abel Bruns tape here. This is the home unit. Home unit has still been up and running. Obviously, the rewards have been somewhat reduced. This unit is in our attic. We did meet with our handyman who is going to help us get this antenna outside for this unit. And then we're going to see if we can improve the performance here. 1.22 over the last 7 days, 2.7 over the last 14 days, 5.3 over the last 30 days. Back at all-time high prices. That's not bad. That's like 250 bucks, but with the current price, 120 bucks. So that being said, we definitely want to try to optimize this as the number of hotspots continues to grow. At this current rate, 700,000, and we're just in April. I think, we're going to easily be, probably at a million or so, a million plus, like 1.2, 1.3 by the end of the year, probably with ease. Could be another million on top. Might be talking about 1.7 by the end of the year would be my guess. So much so, I think there's so much so, if you are still looking to get a Helium miner, it's possible. Like I think Fast Miners and places like that, Helium Mart, they have those things in stock. I think I saw the other day Fast Miners was going to do a discount sale, which is like insane to think about. When people were selling these on secondhand for twice the price. So the fact that they might be doing a discount off of MSRP, that's fantastic. That's a great opportunity. I think getting into Helium is still a good thing to do. If you have the money to invest into a Helium miner, I think it's still beneficial. And there's so much stuff coming down the pipe. This is really the stuff they're dealing with now is more growing pain stuff. So you're not going to have it's not going to just be money raining in, but it's definitely going to be one of those things where you kind of, figure it out, get it set up, optimize it, and just start earning your tokens, because I believe there's more and more opportunity coming down the pipe with Helium. Okay, so now that I've done that little spiel, let's jump back over here. Let's take a look at Rare Karma and Otter, which is our Rare Karma and Otter over only 0.5 over the last 24 hours. But you can see over the last 7 days, still averaging more than 1 Helium a day. 14 days, 18 Helium over 14 days, and 34 Helium, averaging a Helium a day, 34 Helium over the last month. So Red Karma and Otter still doing Rare Karma and Otter things, right? So, that's always good to know. All right, so let's jump in here. We're going to take a look at our hotspot. What did I say? Oh, yeah. All right, so let's jump into our hotspots. We're going to take a look. Let's jump down to Interesting Raspberry Cricket. So this is another this is a Mary IoT miner. As you can see, is getting a decent number, but the transmit scale is terrible here. And if you check the witnesses here, it's terrible all around. All of these witnessed miners have terribly low transmit scale. So I'm gonna have to research how to combat that. I'm just not sure I can. I'm not sure if getting it outside is going to help at all either. This is a 5.8 dBi antenna. So, maybe if we can get it outside, that might help us. I'm just not sure here. This is just a tough one. If we go back here to the statistics, only 0.066 over the last day, 0.476 over the last 7 days, 1 over the last 14 days, and 1.9 over the last 30 days. So really, really rough going here. So if helium's not trading at all-time highs, this is really, this is a rough rocker right there. It's hard to deal with. Let's jump over here to interesting raspberry cricket. Oh, my bad. That's the same one, ain't it? Let's jump over here to Dizzy Canvas Dalmatian. Now, this is also a Berry IoT miner, and this one is set up with only the 1.2 dBi antenna that it comes with. So, as you can see, the thing, transmit scale, way better in this particular area. If we look at witnessed, the witnesses are more better quality over in this area. And then if we look at our earnings, 0.5 over the last 7 days, 0.7 over the last 14 days, and 1.5 over the last 30 days. It's been mostly up. We, possibly we take that 5.8 dBi antenna and put it here. We're still waiting on another pack of 5.8 dBi antennas to come in. But it's doing okay. This one, we probably do have the opportunity to get it outside because this is an apartment complex and there's like a little patio right there. So, just depending on what the rules are, we'll try to see if we can't do that kind of like, rig it outside for a second and just see if that improves it or not, improves the return or not. And just kind of see where we go from there. So let's jump over here to wonderful Jet Black Mammoth. This tends to be our top earner. And as you can see, our top earner is offline, last updated 5 days ago. So it's been offline for a couple of days. I need to go out here and take a look at it. I'll probably do that tomorrow. It's only made 0.739 over the last 7 days. 1.8 over the last 14 days though, so that does give you some warning, because 0.7 over the last 7 days, but then take that 0.7 off. That's 1.1 over the previous 7 days, right? Over the last 30 days, 4.2. Can't really beat that. Transmit scale could is better than the worst, but not better than the worst, but not as good as the best. Let's take a look. So not witnessed. Okay, well, that's because it's down. So we got to get that one back up. Obviously, it's our best earning unit. And we'll get it back up. I think everything with this Bobcat, the one problem with this Bobcat, I did notice the firmware is not updating. It's still stuck on the firmware from 3/7/2022. So we need to take a look at that, see if we can get that rectified. So there might be some videos coming along those lines once I figure out what the fixes are, to get that to actually work better. All right, so we're gonna jump over here. I think we hit all of the hot spots. Let's go take a look at Nutty Chiffon Hair. Now this one is with a friend of ours, not Nutty, my friend. This is with a buddy of ours. And I'm not sure if this one is still up or not, because our buddy got in on a minted drop and got his own miner. So it looks like it's still online, synced. I don't know, last updated 4 days ago. 4 days ago. But it's earned in the last 24 hours? How does that work? So April 6th, it earned. Okay, cool. All right, so it's earned in the last 24 hours. I guess the download the blockchain last time. Okay, 1.1 over the last 30 days. This one is really struggling, even though it does have a 5.8 dBi antenna, and the witness is only 1. So I think it's something wrong with this particular Bobcat, and I think I said that before. But once we get it back in our hands, we'll take a closer look at it and see, exactly what's wrong with it. That leads me to my next point. The reason why I've been missing for a week is because I've been fighting with a Linkstat unit that won't onboard. I had to open up a ticket with Linkstat. I then also tried to chase somebody down in a Discord for Linkstat. I haven't gotten a response yet from Linkstat. The Bluetooth button on it doesn't work. There were no additional instructions to tell you any of this stuff prior, and I guess they rushed them out. I mean, they were stupid late, and I guess they still rushed them out, and they weren't ready. So I'm waiting to hear back from them so we can try to get that figured out. I also have a mile site unit that we were going to deploy. I'm probably going to configure that one here at home, and then I'm going to take Abel Braun's tapier out of the house and move him to the new site that I was going to stand up the links dot in, and then use my home as the place to kind of stage. That way I can kind of keep you guys updated on what's going on. I don't have to go anywhere in order to get these units up and running. And then I can do my research all in one place and then get everything figured out. Because that's the one thing you kind of notice, I think, because we kind of spread ourselves across multiple different brands just so we can bring diversity to the information that we're bringing to YouTube and to the community. Obviously, it doesn't standardize itself as far as the deployment. So, the Mary IoTs were done easy. The Bobcats are done easy. The Sense Caps were done easy. The Mile site is a little tricky, but I think we got that down. And then, the links dot was a nightmare so far. So we will see if that improves. I'm hoping that it does. And and whether it does or not, you guys are going to see. You guys are going to see whether or not these things work themselves out or not. And as always, I'm just your man, Johnny Clutch Cards, aka Johnny Clutch Crypto. I'm always for the people, by the people. You only got me and the Constitution. Peace.